so. Is the thing? Why does the flashlight look like it's still on? Whoa, frick, it's nighttime. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. I haven't called anybody in a while, so let's call some peeps. I gotta call out her e-voice, and I should probably call Sally.
Hello?
Bess, it's Nancy.
I know that. What's going on?
Get this. It turns out that Jeff Akers will be one happy park ranger if Sally sells her Moon Lake property back to the bank, and they wind up selling it to the Parks Department.
You think he might be responsible for all this ghost dog stuff?
He has a motive and he has a dog, although it doesn't look at all like the dogs that have been scaring Sally.
But it shows he knows something about dogs. Better pull out your suspect list and pencil him in, Nan. I still say you guys should lighten up on him.
I could sure use a nice big hint right about now.
Are you sure you found everything Malone left behind in that cellar?
Bye,
That's
you
what I
guys.
thought.
Don't be a stranger. Take care.
I'm gonna call Sally.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, hi. How's it going?
Really?
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Well, that sucked. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to go down to the basement again. Look at all the scary things that are down there. I feel like there's another room here that I'm not seeing.
It could be mice making that sound. It's blocked. It's blocked. It's blocked.
Blocked from what? Oh, the thing. How the heck do I get rid of the mice? Okay, I'm actually gonna need a hint now. 28055548865. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this with garbage bags or something, but like, where do I put them?
Hi, Frank.
Hey, Nancy. Hey, Joe. Pick up the phone. Joe's in the kitchen. Worked up a real appetite watching me vacuum out the car. Hello?
Hi, Joe. It's Nancy. What are you eating?
Sandwich. Either roast beef or really old turkey. Can't tell. Don't care.
Wow.
So how's life as a dog catcher?
I seem to be getting nowhere fast. Anybody have any suggestions?
We can probably come up with a few.
But we're not going to make it easy for you.
After all, it's your case.
Boo.
Not ours. When's the last time you tried to open that wall safe in the cellar?
Yes, but you're nobody's.
Later, guys.
You bet.
Bye,
Okay.
Nancy.
All right. I'm missing something. Is there like a garbage bag or something I can throw something into? Wait. Where's my little trusty note-taking? Unlucky day was 012932. Okay. There's gotta be something about how to get rid of the mice. I know there's something that he had in his... I have to go back down? Am I missing something? Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. And then I officially give up.
It's blocked. It looks like a tiny hole. It looks like a tiny hole. It's blocked. It's blocked.
Okay, what am I... What am I supposed to do here? Right.
It's blocked. It looks like a tiny hole.
I looked at the safe. I know what I'm supposed to do. Where the heck is the key to this damn safe? Yikes. I will fully admit that I'm so stupid. Trying one more time.
It looks like a tiny hole. What's the combination?
I wrote it down. What did I do with it? I didn't write it down. I thought I wrote it down. I didn't. Oh, I did write it down. I wrote it down the wrong page. Okay. One. Ew, 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 mice, ew, ew, go away, go away, go away.
I bet those were deer mice.
Okay. William Akers! Today make
Speakeasy.
When they were walking to the there was dogs and came to do their tombstones like he told me. Then he whispered to me to look under the Victrola in the speakeasy. Then I find a map to the goal he stole 2 years ago. And then they shoved him into the wagon, and that was that. Poor Mickey. How's a guy who never spent one night in jail supposed to spend 8 years in prison? He'll never make it. I think he wants me to have the gold because deep down he knows he's never coming home. Anyway, I looked under the patrol and found the map. Problem is, there's nothing on it except for a bunch of lines and the words, the dogs will lead the way. There's no X marking the spot or nothing. But I need the money bad. My wife and baby haven't had anything decent to eat in months, so I'm gonna pack them up and move to Moon Lake permanently so I can spend all my time looking for gold. Mickey never told me outright that he was the guy who pulled off the hole-in-the-floor gold heist. He always said the less I knew, the healthier I'd stay, but according to the papers, a bunch of gold was stolen off of a moving train right under the noses of about a dozen Pinkertons. Mickey must have greased somebody's palm real good and got him to cut a hole in the floor of the boxcar the gold was going to be shipped in. After the gold was loaded, one of his boys crawled under the train and pulled himself into the boxcar. Then when the train was moving, he dropped the gold down the hole onto the tracks. Mickey's boys picked it up and got away clean. Nobody ever suspected Mickey was behind it. So what I'm looking for is 20 gold bars. The paper said they were altogether weighed around 600 pounds. The question is, did Mickey hide them in one place or did he spread them around? He must have buried them, but where? I thought of something. Maybe Mickey trained his dogs to go for the gold if you say the right word. I'm gonna try saying gold tomorrow and see what happens. I've said every word I can think of to all the dogs. They haven't led me anywhere except around in circles. I spent the last month following around first Xander, then Vitus, then Lucy. I don't have to call Iggy because all he does is sleep on the porch. So it looks like I'm gonna have to start digging. I'll dig under the porch first, as that's where Iggy always is. Months ago, I started working with handyman over in Lewiston to make ends meet, so even though I stopped by Mickey's to feed the dogs, I can only look at the gold at night. I dug all around under the porch but didn't find nothing. I marked the porch.
Joe Akers? Emily said Jeff Akers' father was named Joe. Maybe Jeff is related to William Akers after all.
No. Born. Left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, right, left. Nice. Tunnels. Passcode on the spigots and speakeasy. Without telling us who's hiding something. Because he wanted to spend his money on pictures of his dogs. Yee. Okay. Good job offer in Harrisburg, and I'm gonna take it. Holy crap! So his wife's name is Calle, and that's my name? That's weird. You don't find that very often. Aha!
The dogs will lead the way. I wonder what that means.
That's a very good question. Is it somewhere on the property? Can I take that? Okay, good. I bet the speakeasy's behind this doorway. Actually, I guarantee the speakeasy's behind this doorway. Wait. Oh. Damn, I'm standing in the dark. I don't like it. Okay. gotta go talk to what's his name about the hawk.
The moon's so bright, I won't need my flashlight.
You never needed any other time you went out, so what the heck?
How's the bird watching coming along?
I just can't seem to find a red-tailed hawk. Any suggestions?
Well, there's gotta be lots around here. You haven't been going around wearing sunglasses and earmuffs, have you?
Where am I most likely to see one?
Well, according to my bird map, they like to nest in the big tree that's just to the southwest of the Malone house. I suggest you park yourself nearby and wait. Bound to spot one sooner or later.
Which big tree southwest? Okay, fine, whatever.
Mickey Malone supposedly buried a bunch of stolen gold bars on his property way back in the 20s. Did you know that?
Really? That's interesting. I don't much care, but it's interesting.
So you don't know anything about it?
Nope.
See you in a while.
No hurry.
Back in the house, back in the house, back in the house. Big tree southwest of the house. Which tree might that be? Wait, okay, hold on. Okay, so that's southwest. So do I have to go up to Red's post? Now, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I clicking? Go away.
Well, I don't see any hawks, but this is probably the tree Red was talking about. At least it was the tree.
Aha!
That sounded like a hawk.
Aha! I have them all.
Hey, what is that hawk standing on? Oh, that looks like a speaker. Huh? I better get out of here. My arms and legs are tied. I can't move. At least I can kick. If I could just get that scythe down, I could use the blade to cut the rope around my wrists and free my hands.
Oh, okay. What the hell? I'm gonna die.
I can't just let this thing burn up. I've got to put it out.
What in blazes happened? I saw the fire from my platform and came running. You weren't in there playing with matches, were you?
I was looking at birds, and then I noticed something on the house, and the next thing I knew, I was locked in the tool shed and somebody was setting it on fire.
Whoa, you're not making much sense. Probably smoke inhalation or something. Come talk to me after you've cleaned yourself up and gotten some sleep. I need to tell you something.
Somebody tried to kill you?
I didn't say that.
Somebody knocked you out, locked you in a shed, set it on fire, and you think they were, what, just pulling a prank? Wake up and smell the hostile vibes, Nancy.
I guess it's just hard for me to believe that anybody would consider me to be that big a threat.
I should have never let you stay there by yourself.
Hostile
Sally, I'm
vibes.
fine. I feel bad about your tool shed, though.
Who cares about the shed? It was full of junk anyway. I'm glad to be rid of it.
That's kind of the way Ranger Akers saw it, too. He showed up right after the birdwatcher did and ticketed me for burning refuse in a manner that endangered park property.
Are you kidding me?
That man is insufferable.
Emily was nice, though. She came by right afterwards and wouldn't leave until I drank the tea she made for me.
Look, Nancy, one more time. If you want to leave, just say the word and I'll come get you.
Sally, one more time. I'm fine.
Well, then promise me you'll be careful, okay?
I promise. I'll be in touch.
You better.
Yeesh. Let me call the girls. Anytime anything happens, I call the girls.
Hello?
Bess, it's Nancy.
I know that. What's going on?
I'll just go through the list.
I found the coolest old newspaper. It's from 1927, and on the front page is an article about Mickey Malone and a man named William Akers.
Akers? Any relation to Park Ranger Jeff Akers?
When I asked, Jeff Akers said that it was just a huge unfortunate coincidence. According to the paper, William Akers was Mickey Malone's most trusted employee, his #1 go-to guy.
Where'd you find it?
You know how I always seem to wind up in houses with secret passageways?
Sometimes I think they follow you around.
Well, I found these hidden stairs leading from the living room into the cellar.
What's down there?
That's what's weird. The stairs led down into this empty space. There's some kind of safe in the wall and a set of stairs leading to a door that goes outside, but that was it.
Why would Malone bother hiding a staircase if it didn't go somewhere important?
Hey, newsflash. I think I know why somebody wants to scare Sally off her property, and it has nothing to do with birds, parks, or artifacts.
So what does it have to do with?
Gold, as in 600 pounds of gold bullion.
That's a good motive. Come on, Nancy, tell us everything. Gold is one of my favorite subjects.
It would be.
Well, I found William Akers' journal.
Journal. Yeah, right. Go on.
Have you ever heard of the hole-in-the-floor gold heist?
I've heard of the hole-in-the-wall gang.
Well, according to Akers' journal, in 1931, somebody stole a shipment of gold bars in broad daylight by dropping them through a hole in the floor of a moving train.
Let me guess. The thieves were never caught, and the gold was never found.
You got it. According to Akers, Malone masterminded the whole thing, and he hid the gold right here on his Moon Lake property.
You think it's still there? It must be. Like you said, Nancy, that would explain why somebody wants Sally, and now you, out of there so bad.
I also found a map with the inscription, "The dogs will lead the way."
You found a treasure map? My gosh, Nancy. Secret passageways, buried treasure? You're like a magnet for that stuff. The dogs will lead the way to what?
According to the journal, Malone left Akers the map and said it would show him where the gold was, but all it has on it is that inscription and some landmarks.
What kind of landmarks?
The house, the shoreline, some rocks in the lake, the pump, the cemetery, and it's crisscrossed with lines like a grid.
A grid? Sounds like precise locations are involved.
Bye, you guys.
See ya. Bye.
Okay. I'm going to go find Akers. And be like, you lied.
Good news. I have information on your mystery woman.
Thank you so much. Is she still alive?
Her name these days is Vivian Whitmore. She lives in Las Vegas, and her number is 702-555-9137.
Okay.
Where's Yogi?
In the run, out back. Even out of sight, he's under my full control, as park rules require.
Sorry to bother you again, but did those results from the water test come in yet?
There's something here for you from the State Department of Health.
Yay! Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm dying. Okay.
Oh my gosh, not only is the water bad, but it seems like the well may have been contaminated deliberately.
I wouldn't go jumping to conclusions without proof, Ms. Drew. I'm sure there's a far less melodramatic explanation.
What do you know about a man named Joe Akers?
Why do you ask?
I understand he used to be the deputy here.
So?
According to Emily Griffin, Deputy Joe Akers was your father, and according to the journal I found, William Akers' son was named Joe. Another coincidence?
All right. William Akers was my grandfather.
And you don't want anyone to know that.
It's not exactly something I'm proud of. My father spent his whole life trying to make people forget what my grandfather was, and trying to make sure people who didn't know what he was never found out. I've been doing the same thing.
What did William Akers do after Malone was arrested?
I'm afraid you're going to have to excuse me, Miss Drew. In case you've forgotten, I'm a very busy man.
Well. Let me go to Emily's.
Nice junior park ranger pin. You must really be on Acres' good side.
I found an old newspaper in Sally's house that contained an article on Mickey Malone. It really got my curiosity going. What else can you tell me about him?
Person you should talk to is Jeff Acres. He's got this historical museum thing going out at that ranger station of his.
Do you know anything about the gold that Mickey Malone supposedly buried somewhere on his property?
All I got to say about it is, if there really was a bunch of gold buried somewhere and nobody ever found it, it's for darn sure nobody ever will. Not with them dogs up there.
Guess I'll see you later.
You betcha.
There's pictures of the dogs in the speakeasy.
Hello there. I owe you an apology. After you came up here looking for those red tails, I gave my map a closer look and realized it was more than 50 years old. Reason you can't find them is probably because their favorite nesting tree is gone. Finding that hawk's gonna be harder than I thought, so why don't you just give me back my camera and I'll take it from here. It didn't get burned up in that fire or anything, did it?
Somebody clobbers me over the head and then tries to barbecue me, and all you're worried about is your camera?
It's a very expensive camera.
Where did those gas cans come from?
I ran out of gas. So much for being prepared, huh? Well, that's all I wanted to tell you. I'm sure you've got places to go, things to see, people to pester.
You'll be happy to know that I did get a picture of a red-tailed hawk. So here's your camera back. I got all the birds.
Thank you, Nancy. Nice work. You're a credit to your generation.
See you in a while.
Wow.
No hurry.
Oh, it's rocked. I thought it was deer. Okay, now what do I do? I can't go downstairs. I haven't done that yet. I know the speakeasy is behind there, but I don't have any way to get rid of the mice.
If you're selling something, hang up right now. I got an air horn in my hand that could deafen a
Oh my God.
dinosaur, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Oh, no, please. I'm not selling anything. Believe me. Is this Vivian Whitmore?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You got exactly 5 seconds to state your business.
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
Oh, right. The Moon Lake Park Ranger said you might call, but you have to talk fast. An old friend of mine is flying in today from Florida, and when I say old, I mean old, as in 5 years older than I am. Don't bother trying to do the math, sweet stuff, you'll hurt yourself. So, that ranger fella said you found an old picture of me.
That's right. I found it in the cellar of Mickey Malone's old house on Moon Lake.
Moon Lake. Talk about your fond memories. I had a lot of fun there. Although I wasn't anywhere near as wild as most young people were back then. But I think Mickey kind of respected me for that. I was his gal for 5 years. He always kept birch beer on tap at that speakeasy of his just for me.
Tell me about the speakeasy.
It was in the basement, right there at Moon Lake. Feds never knew about it, but everybody who was anybody on the East Coast back then, actors, musicians, bankers, politicians, they knew. You weren't big time unless you'd made at least one trip to Moon Lake Mickey's.
Did this speakeasy have a secret entrance?
There was a lock hidden in one of the tombstones in that little cemetery behind the house. You needed a key to unlock it, and when you did, stairs would appear that led to the speakeasy.
Do you have any idea how to get into Malone's speakeasy from the house?
I sure don't. That saloon was built using 2 main ingredients, concrete and secrecy. Mickey always bragged that nobody could get in unless he wanted them in, and I do believe he was right. But I'll tell you what, if you send me that picture of me and Mickey, I'll send you my key.
The key to the tombstone? You still have it?
It's in the bottom of my jewelry box. I've come this close to throwing it out 100 times, but it's so small, and the memories it brings back are so big. Well, I just couldn't, as a joke. Mickey had a tombstone made with the name of this federal agent who had it out for him, inscribed on it. That's the one the key unlocks.
William Akers, the guy you call Willie. He wrote about looking for the gold that Malone had supposedly buried on his property at Moon Lake. Do you know anything about that?
The hole in the floor gold heist. Well, I'll be darned.
So it's true? He did bury gold on his property?
Truth be told, when Mickey told me he was the one who pulled off that heist and that he'd buried 20 gold bars at Moon Lake, I didn't believe him. I thought he was making it up. See, Mickey and I were on the outs by then. I thought he was just trying to entice me to come back. But if he told Willie the same thing, maybe there's something to the story after all.
Did he ever say anything to you about a map?
Yes. He said he was making a treasure map and that... the dogs. Something about those dogs of his.
They had something to do with a map?
He said he was making a treasure map, and that he was also having paintings done of each dog. He made it sound like one thing had something to do with the other, like he was giving me some big important clue. But I just figured he was playing games, trying to lure me back with mystery and intrigue. I told him to buzz off. Maybe I shouldn't have.
Did he say what he was going to do with the paintings?
He said he was going to hang them in the speakeasy, and I'm sure that's precisely what he did.
Can you remember anything about Malone's dogs that might suggest where he hid the gold?
I stayed away from his dogs. They made me nervous, always jumping around, barking at this or that. The only one I liked was, Oh, what was his name? Iggy. I liked Iggy because he was nice and quiet. He just lay on the porch all day and didn't make a peep.
Do you know anything about the safe that's in the cellar of his house at Moon Lake?
You must be talking about the wall safe. That was Willie's. By Willie, I mean William Akers, one of the guys who worked for Mickey.
What can you tell me about William Akers?
He was Mickey's most trusted employee. Mickey treated all his other men like dirt, but not Willie. He honestly liked Willie, respected him, trusted him implicitly.
It's been fun talking to you.
I know.
Oh my god, I love her. So, things I got to do. Get in a speakeasy.